Hey, what is going on, guys? This is DK back at you with another video here to talk about 3 NBA player props I like right now on Prizepicks. We're talking for Wednesday's 9-game slate. If it's your first time watching, I do cover content for Prizepicks. If you are a first-time user, you can take advantage of the code DKDFS. It will give you a 100% match up to $100. If you guys are looking for DFS content, I have a video breaking down NBA's slate for tomorrow already up, and then I have a video for NFL's slate this weekend. So go check those out if you guys are playing DFS. And if you guys are just looking for more in-depth content, whether it be for DFS or Prizepicks, you can always check out my Patreon link down below. Any questions can hit me up in the comment section or on Twitter. But yeah, let's recap tonight. So Kawhi Leonard hit pretty easily. I think he finished with 1 assist. Damian Lillard pushed, and this was just painful, man. Jakob Poeltl got in massive foul trouble, lost 10 plus minutes, and hooked us. I had Jakob Poeltl in almost every slip tonight. That's how confident I was with that. He had 8 points in the first quarter, and then just lost huge minutes because of foul trouble. So painful. It's always painful in the ones where, like, oh, you have like a right read, and like, oh, you just get screwed by bad variance. That was tonight. So I am a little bit mad about that for sure. But what can you do, right? If you give Jakob Poeltl his 30, 32 minutes, he soars over that. It's just tilting. But hey, that's Prizepicks. It's tilting. Betting on player props can be tilting. Playing DFS can be tilting, as you guys know. So yeah, let's talk about these plays. And we're going to talk about 2 guys from the same team and then 1 from a separate team. So we'll start off with John Collins' rebounds. So right now it's at 7.5. And the one thing I wanted to see last game with Clint Capella back was, did we see any minutes for John Collins at the 5? If we do, that really boosts his rebound numbers. And we saw that with Clint Capella missing games. You saw John Collins just playing a ton of minutes, playing the backup 5. And again, it really, really boosts his rebound numbers when he was playing the backup 5. So I wanted to see, did he play any backup 5 minutes with Clint Capella back in the first game? So right now I have Popcorn Machine up just to see the rotations for last game. So Okongwu played the first 7 minutes, then Clint Capella came in. Clint Capella played the last 5 minutes of the first quarter. Then to start the quarter, Okongwu played the first 6.5 minutes. Capella closed. Okongwu opened, played the first 8 minutes, 7 minutes. Capella closed the third quarter. Okongwu opened the fourth quarter. Capella closed. So there were 0 John Collins minutes at the 5 last game. And unless we get late news that Capella gets scratched, all indications are he is good to go. It's not a back-to-back or anything, so he should be in. I expect Capella and Okongwu to split the center minutes. And for that reason, I like less than 7.5 rebounds here for John Collins. You also, with John Collins, whenever you take an under, a positive is he is very, very prone to foul trouble. So I'm not saying, I'm not predicting foul trouble, but it's definitely possible with a guy like John Collins, especially when you got Luka driving a lot. So all those reasons, guys, we are going to take less than 7.5 rebounds here for John Collins. Second one I mentioned is on the same team. We're going to take more than 5.5 assists here for DeJounte Murray. And this really comes down to just an odds thing. If you take a look at where our DraftKings Sportsbook already has some odds up, take a look at DeJounte Murray. His line is set at 5.5, but you can see the juice is heavily on the over, -130. So DeJounte Murray, we know, is going to play massive minutes because that's just what they're running. They're a very, very tight rotation. Trey and Murray are playing a ton. They're doing all the ball handling, and they kind of stagger the minutes, which is a positive, obviously. Trey plays, then Murray's like one of these guys is always in the court, and when Trae Young is off the court, Murray's gonna have the ball in his hands a lot. And if you just look at a season average, he is averaging a little over 6 assists on the season for what it's worth. But yeah, juice on the over we're going to take more than 5.5 assists here for DeJounte Murray. And the final one, we're going to go to a guy that has burned me last couple times of taking him. He's gotten massive foul trouble and lost minutes. But if you take a look at the New York Knicks last game, I know last game went to overtime, but even so, you saw 44 regular minutes in regulation for RJ Barrett. 44. So, if you give me 40 plus minutes from RJ Barrett, I think we have a very good chance of hitting this. Right? The couple times he's gone under this game he got in massive foul trouble, only played 32 minutes. This game he kind of just randomly got benched, only played 27 minutes. But the games where he's playing 40 plus minutes, he is hitting this mark almost every time. Like 20 plus shots, he's hitting a ton of shots up. So fingers crossed he can stay out of foul trouble and doesn't randomly get benched, which I don't think he will because the Knicks run a very tight rotation. So I am going to take more than 21.5 points here for RJ Barrett. You're just seeing, again, insane minutes for the main guys. I like the matchup for him, too, for what it's worth against Washington. So we're going to take more than 21.5 points for RJ Barrett. Those are the 3 picks for today, guys. Again, not a ton on the board, but at least we do have some props up the night before, so I can make this video. Again, more than 21.5 points for RJ Barrett. Let's hope he doesn't get in foul trouble. Less than 7.5 rebounds for John Collins. I wouldn't mind if he gets in foul trouble. And more than 5.5 assists for DeJounte Murray. And if you do enjoy these player prop videos, just make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.